Today what we are going to do is light, shadow and reflection. Students, when we talk about light, what is the first thing that comes in your mind? It comes in our mind that the things in our surrounding have a great connection with the light, because in daytime, in presence of sunlight, we can see all the things in our neighborhood very clearly, even though they are at distance. So in presence of light, we can recognize the color of all things very clearly. In fact, light makes the world beautiful. Sunlight provide warmth too. In presence of sunlight, we can experience the beauty of nature. But what happens in absence of light? We cannot see the things even they are very close to us. Even not identify the color of object. No brightness, no warmth. In fact, in the daytime, everything looks bright and beautiful. So light is very important for us. It gives us vision. It makes us enable to see the things in our surrounding very clearly and help to recognize their color too. We can see the things in presence of sun, star, glowing bulb, burning candle, torch, even when it is switched on, because they emit light. So objects which emit light, they could be a source of light and they are called luminous object. So object around us can be classified in two categories, luminous and non-luminous. Luminous object which have light, they can emit their own light. As for example, sun, star, firefly, glowing bulb, burning candle, lighted torch, a lighted fluorescent tube, flame of a gas burner, these all are luminous object. Sun, star, firefly, these are natural luminous object, whereas glowing bulb, burning candle, lighted torch, these are man-made luminous object. And what is non-luminous object? Object that do not emit their own light is called non-luminous object. As for example, wood, books, mirror, plastic, metals, piece of rock, these all are non-luminous object. And we can see the non-luminous object only in presence of light. Only light can make them visible. One thing that is coming in my mind, how can non-luminous body be made luminous? Yes, any non-luminous body can be made luminous by heating, strong heating. I will suggest you take an iron wire and heat it on a gas flame. On strong heating, after some time, the temperature of the iron will reaches between 600 degree to 800 degrees. And when it reaches to that temperature, what will happen? The iron rod start glowing. It will become red hot and it will start glowing. So you can say iron was non-luminous, but on strong heating, it start glowing like luminous body. So by heating non-luminous object can be made luminous. One more question. Why are the moon and the planets considered as non-luminous body? मून या प्लैनेट को हम लोग नॉन लुमिनस क्यों कंसीडर करते हैं? वेरी सिंपल. They do not produce light. They do not have their own light. Instead, they reflect light from sun. है ना? Sometimes you can confuse कि moon appears luminous object, but actually moon is not luminous. It reflects the light which is coming from sun. Moon do not have its own light. Therefore, planet, and moon are considered non-luminous body. Now come to transparent, opaque and translucent objects. Dear students, transparent, translucent, opaque are the properties of object which we have also studied in the previous chapter while grouping the object. Before going into the topic, I would like to explain one example. Suppose you are playing with your friends hide and seek game, and if your friend hide behind a glass window, what happens? You can easily spot your friend because he was hiding behind the glass window, because glass window was transparent. So from this example you can get the idea of transparency. So transparent objects are the one through which light can pass, and therefore you can able to see the object throughout. And as for example, you can easily see the object outside when you are standing in the room near your window pane made up of glass. What is opaque object? Opaque objects are one that do not let light pass through them. They do not allow light to pass through them, and hence you cannot see through the opaque object. We cannot see through the wall. And what about translucent material? Translucent material or translucent object are the one across which you might have sensation of light, because light is partially passing through the translucent material, so it may give us a sensation of vision. But what about translucent? Translucent material are those which do not allow the light to pass through them completely, but they give us a sensation of vision. We can poorly see the things across the translucent material because the light is partially passing through them. But objects across the translucent material are not much visible. So in absence of light, we cannot see the things. So light is form of energy which enable us to see the things around us. In the next video, we will talk about propagation of light, and we will try to understand what exactly are shadow, how it is formed. So don't forget to like the video, and if you are new at the channel, please subscribe.